First impressions are key in life, and it goes the same for the WWE. Here are 5 wrestlers that killed it on their first day, and 5 that almost killed their careers. These are the best and worst debuts in WWE history. 5 best and 5 worst WWE debuts. Best, John Cena. John Cena didn't win his debut match on the June 27, 2002 episode of SmackDown, but he stepped up to answer Kurt Angle's open challenge, put up a solid fight, and received congratulations afterwards from Rikishi, Farouk, and Billy Kidman. As if he wasn't already on the fast track to becoming a fan favorite, Cena was then approached by The Undertaker, who asked the newbie his name, removed his shades, and shook the hand of an awestruck Cena, telling him that he did a good job. As far as WWE debuts go, a wrestler couldn't ask for much more. Best, Chris Jericho. Although talented both in the ring and on the mic, Chris Jericho's WCW days were notoriously mishandled by management. When Jericho made his 1999 WWE debut, his new promotion vowed not to make the same mistake. After a mysterious Y2K clock expired in the middle of The Rock's promo on the August 9th episode of Raw, Jericho appeared and slammed the promotion, its wrestlers, and even the fans in a lengthy rant that displayed the charisma for which he is best known. Eventually, The Rock put him in his place, but not before Jericho made a powerful and entertaining first impression on the WWE. Best, Brock Lesnar. The WWE can't always be counted on to properly handle a young wrestler's career, but when it came to the debut of the 6'3", 300-pound Brock Lesnar, they knew exactly what to do. Lesnar arrived on the March 18, 2002 edition of Raw by interfering in a match between Al Snow, Maven, and Spike Dudley, and absolutely destroying all 3 wrestlers in front of a stunned arena crowd. Although we still have no idea how Lesnar's manhandling didn't break Spike completely in half, this match made it obvious why Brock would eventually become a star. Best, The Undertaker. When The Undertaker made his WWE debut at Survivor Series 1990, no one could have possibly known he would go on to have a 30-year career with the promotion while becoming one of their most popular and successful wrestlers. Yet when the ghostly 7-foot-tall man clad entirely in black entered the ring to a fantastic introduction by Ted DiBiase, fans could feel the electricity. Taker's team ultimately won the match, with the Dead Man eliminating both Dusty Rhodes and Koko B. Ware, with the latter occurring via The Undertaker's now infamous Tombstone Piledriver. Best, Kane. After previously and unsuccessfully debuting as Mike Unabomb, Isaac Yankem, and a Diesel spoof, Glenn Jacobs finally found his calling as Kane at 1997's Bad Blood. At the climax of an already exciting first ever Hell in a Cell match between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, the lights suddenly went dark and Paul Bearer led the enormous Kane down the aisle towards the ring. Kane then ripped the cell door from its hinges, assaulted the referee, and stood face to face with an uncharacteristically intimidated Taker. As if this ominous scene couldn't get any better, the mysterious new wrestler then executed a devastating Tombstone Piledriver on his equally gargantuan half-brother before calmly exiting. Worst, Diamond Dallas Page. Once Diamond Dallas Page left WCW for WWE, assimilating him into the promotion would be a cinch. Or so you'd think. Instead, WWE decided to create some ridiculous storyline where DDP was revealed to be stalking and filming The Undertaker and his wife Sarah. Thankfully, Page explained that he wasn't a creep and was just using Sarah to get in Taker's head and challenge him to a match at 2001's King of the Ring. Yet the voyeur angle continued right up until the highly anticipated bout, which wasn't even an official match, and the whole thing ended with DDP literally fleeing the arena like a punk. Worst, Edge. On June 22, 1998, Edge made his WWE debut against Jose Estrada Jr. of Los Boricuas. The match started off just fine until Edge performed a somersault senton from the ring and broke Estrada's neck only a minute into the match. It wasn't either wrestler's fault, and Estrada would go on to make a full recovery, but it was definitely one of the worst things a debuting wrestler would ever want to happen in their first match. Worst, Mick Foley. Mick Foley's first televised WWE match took place on September 13, 1986, and it started with him being booed by the arena crowd. While using the name Jack Foley, Mick was paired with Les Thornton in a tag team bout against the British Bulldogs, but in the end, it seemed like Foley was saddled with taking most of the abuse. For his part, Foley didn't look especially skilled out there, but the worst moment came when the Dynamite Kid delivered a devastating clothesline that legitimately shattered Mick's jaw. There are bad debuts, but then there are no solid food for a week debuts. Worst, Dr. Death Steve Williams. When Dr. Death Steve Williams came to the WWE in 1998, he was booked into a highly anticipated Brawl for All shoot fighting tournament. Considering the fact that Williams had just gone a decade without getting pinned in North America, he was a heavy favorite to win the bout, and rumor has it he was actually paid the prize money before the second round against Bart Gunn even began. However, in the middle of that bout, the Doctor not only legitimately tore his hamstring, but was knocked out to seal his defeat and doom his WWE tenure. Worst, Sting. When WCW folded in 2001, it seemed like only a matter of days until Sting joined the mass exodus of wrestlers moving to the WWE. However, Sting instead opted to join TNA, and it would be 13 long years before he and WWE would work out a deal. When it was finalized, the promotion sensed fans everywhere starting to salivate, and promoted the hell out of Sting's forthcoming appearances, especially when it was announced that he would face Triple H at WrestleMania 31. Although the match itself wasn't terrible, it didn't include Sting's Crow entrance music. The man himself looked well past his prime at age 55, and to top it all off, he lost, getting invited to join the WWE and then getting immediately beaten by the heir-in-law of the promotion just seemed cruel, and just another WCW slight by Vince McMahon. Did we miss any memorable WWE debuts? Good or bad? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and share this video. For more wrestling action, follow the Sportster on YouTube.